We are going to talk about the Calla method today. In the Calla method, we are going to talk about strategies. All students need explicit strategy instruction. However, EL students are very unlikely to succeed academically without it. Many non-English speaking students struggle with reading, writing, and using higher order thinking skills. They are active thinkers and hypothesizers. For these students, it's critical that teachers model, structure, and scaffold the strategy instruction. Students need encouragement, guidance, and practice in order to apply the learning strategies. It takes extensive practice over an extended period of time. Teachers should integrate the strategy instruction into the content areas. This will make the learning more challenging and relevant for the students. Instruction should not be drill-oriented or thought of as a separate component. As a teacher, when you start something new in your classroom, do you ever get the feeling that maybe these kids are not getting it? Or when you look around, all you see are blank stares, maybe like this, or like this? Well, you're in luck because today we're here to teach you about a new strategy that you can use in your classroom called the Calla method. Cognitive Academic Language Learning Approach, or CALA. The cognitive model of learning is used to help students to comprehend and retain language skills and concepts of the content being taught. The researchers found that the ELs were still underperforming and wanted to find a way to engage the students. These are the 4 foundational beliefs of the Calla method. Students who are mentally engaged learn more. Learning strategies can be taught. Learning strategies can be used to achieve language and content learning. Learning strategies can be applied to future learning. There are 3 learning strategies in the Calla method. The first is the metacognitive. The students need to understand the way they learn and think about their thinking. Next is the cognitive. It is a strategy they use in order to learn more successfully. And lastly is the social affective strategy. It is non-academic but includes emotions, attitudes, and being able to work with others.
Created using Powtoon.
In the Calla method, there are 5 different phases to ensure that you are meeting the content and language learning goals. Phase 1 is the preparation phase. This phase, teachers are activating the students' prior knowledge and experiences in relation to the new concepts and vocabulary. The teacher also identifies the objectives so the students will know what they will learn and why they will learn it. The second phase is the presentation phase. The teacher is presenting the new information many ways to the students using hands-on materials, and tries to make the information meaningful to the students. The learning strategies are modeled for the students, and they are discussing the connection between the new information and their background knowledge. During the presentation phase, teachers can check for understanding by helping them to engage in self-examination and brainstorming. Teachers need to help students make connections, either as a whole class, in small groups, or with a partner. New information will not be meaningful for students if they do not make prior connections in their learning. During the practice phase of the Calla method, it is more student-centered. Students should participate in hands-on activities in a collaborative atmosphere. This should help them apply new concepts, language, and strategies. Initially, teachers should provide more support, and then as students are able to do more work independently, they should allow the students to take the lead. The evaluation phase provides students the opportunity to reflect and take responsibility for their own learning. This phase might be difficult for EL students because they have never done it before. It is beneficial for the ELs to see other students evaluating themselves. Teachers need to have class discussions in which they talk about the essential components of a high-quality project or assignment. It is also important for the teacher to practice evaluating things with the students so they can work together to learn the process. The teacher should also provide examples that are of high-quality work. It also helps to have student-created rubrics. This process takes a lot of modeling and practice. In the final phase, students integrate the new knowledge with their existing knowledge base. Students apply what they have learned to their own lives, and connections are made between language and other content subjects. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope through our presentation you all learned a little bit more about the Calla method. And now, when you're in class, I hope you don't see those blank stares anymore, but you see more of this participation and smiles.